Did you know that just one industrial process, the Haber-Bosch method, uses up 1 to 2% of the world's total energy and is responsible for a huge chunk of greenhouse gas emissions? And here's the catch. This single process is what makes modern agriculture possible, by producing fertilizer. Without it, we wouldn't be able to feed billions of people. But what if there was a cleaner, greener way? Today, we're diving into green nitrogen fixation, a breakthrough that could transform fertilizer production, farming, and the future of food security. Fertilizer is the invisible backbone of our food system. It's the reason fields can yield enough crops to feed nearly 8 billion people. But the way we currently make fertilizer comes at a massive environmental cost, burning fossil fuels, consuming enormous amounts of energy, and releasing harmful emissions. As the world's population grows, fertilizer demand is only going to rise. So the big question is, how do we feed the planet without destroying it? That's where green nitrogen fixation steps in. Visuals: animated nitrogen cycle, side by side, Haber-Bosch versus green process. Green nitrogen fixation is the pursuit of sustainable, eco-friendly methods to produce ammonia, the main ingredient in fertilizer. Unlike the traditional Haber-Bosch process, which relies heavily on fossil fuels, green nitrogen fixation uses renewable energy and nature-inspired chemistry to get the job done. There are 3 leading approaches being explored. Plasma-based nitrogen fixation, using plasma arcs powered by renewable energy to split nitrogen molecules from the air and combine them with hydrogen. Renewable-powered catalytic systems, special catalysts that harness solar or wind energy to create ammonia without fossil fuels. Biologically inspired methods, mimicking how nitrogen-fixing bacteria naturally turn atmospheric nitrogen into plant-friendly compounds. All of these approaches aim for the same goal: making fertilizer clean, efficient, and sustainable. Some of the most exciting breakthroughs in this field come from combining technology with biology. Scientists are developing catalysts inspired by bacterial enzymes, while others are designing compact plasma reactors that can sit directly on farms. Imagine a future where instead of importing industrial fertilizer, farmers could generate ammonia on-site using only air, water, and renewable power. That's not science fiction. Pilot projects are already testing these ideas. The potential benefits are massive: environmental, huge cuts in CO emissions compared to Haber-Bosch. Economic local production could lower costs and reduce dependency on global supply chains. Food security. More sustainable fertilizer means more stable crop yields for a growing population. Health and ecology. Less chemical runoff and reduced environmental damage. And when paired with green agriculture practices, like organic farming, no-till soil management, and biodiversity conservation, green nitrogen fixation becomes part of a much bigger solution for sustainable farming. Of course, there are big challenges. Right now, these technologies are still experimental and not nearly as efficient as Haber-Bosch at industrial scale. Costs are higher, infrastructure is limited, and global adoption will take time. There's also the challenge of scaling. It's one thing to power a lab reactor with renewable energy, but another to supply fertilizer to millions of still. Real-world examples are emerging. Startups are experimenting with small-scale plasma reactors for distributed fertilizer production. Universities are running pilot projects that pair renewable-powered catalytic systems with on-farm ammonia generation. And in parallel, smart farming drones are helping optimize fertilizer use, monitoring crop health, identifying nutrient deficiencies, and applying fertilizer with pinpoint precision. This means less waste, lower costs, and higher efficiency, all powered by clean, data-driven farming. Fast forward 5 to 10 years, and we may see regional fertilizer hubs powered by renewable energy, on-farm nitrogen fixation systems, and drones delivering fertilizers exactly where they're needed. If successful, this could drastically reduce agriculture's carbon footprint, while ensuring we can sustainably feed billions of people. In fact, green nitrogen fixation might be one of the most important technologies for balancing human survival with environmental protection. The way we grow our food is changing. Green nitrogen fixation, combined with smart farming drones and sustainable agriculture, represents a bold new vision, one where farming is not only productive, but also in harmony with the planet. So what do you think? Could green nitrogen fixation be the key to feeding the world sustainably? If you found this video insightful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who cares about the future of food and the planet. And stay tuned. We'll be exploring more cutting-edge tech that's shaping tomorrow's world.